I'll just wait for this cat to stop meowing in the background. Hi guys, this is Wilson, and this is Sherman S. This is my boyfriend, and we've been together since a couple of months now, and it's been a little bit of a rough start at first. Well, maybe not rough. It's because I can't tame this thing, or I'm trying to tame it. We're getting there. We're almost there. I just broke 400 miles on this thing. And wait, is it 400 or 300? I don't want to lie. Hold on one second. Let me just double check this. Is it still live? Did you guys hear me say 342 miles total on this so far? I know it's not a lot. So, Sherman S, let's talk about it. So 342 miles, I just put the Pilot Street 2 tire on last week and some of the week before that. And, well, it's taken a little bit of time to get used to the Pilot Street 2. That's all I can say. I put 40 miles on it this morning. And it's a little nerve-wracking at first when you're riding it because it's a nimble tread. So let me see if I can flip the camera around. So this is going to be a topic too. A lot of people say this is the right way to orient this tire. And some people say the arrows have to go up, right? I'll give you an example. My friend Victor, I was able to catch him before he headed back home, and his Pilot Street 2 tire, his arrow is going up, right? I did that with my OG Sherman. That's how I set mine up too, and it felt good, and it still feels good the way I have it. So I don't know. We can talk about that in the comments. Which way is the right way? But it's a round tire. It's a rounded tire. So it's going to feel nimble. And it feels very nimble, guys. Very nimble. So if you're coming from the knobby tire, the way the knobby tire feels is it's always trying to keep you on a flat plane. And sometimes it veers off to the right a little bit. That's why I changed the tire. It's noisy. That tire is noisy, but for the most part, it's stable. You know what I mean? But this tire here just unlocks the wheel. It just makes everything just go. Shoo. You can carve with it, and you have to kind of learn how to ride the Sherman S all over again, pretty much. You can feel the weight of the thing when you're moving it around, but the tire does want to keep you standing up. It wants to keep you standing up on turns. When you're going on a turn, you really got to lean your body with it. You really have to do the motorcycle lean on it, big time. And it's actually pretty good, but you're going to learn some new muscles for that. So, like I said, agility, you gotta, with this tire, you're gonna feel some agility to it. You're gonna feel some nimbleness. You might feel uneasy at first, but after 40 miles, I was feeling a little bit better and confident with it. That I'm back to the speeds that I basically maxed out on, my top speeds. So I'm in the 34, 36 range again. Another thing too that I'm having a hard time with the Sherman is wind, and for some reason I'm like a sail. I attract wind to my location each and every time, and it throws me off quite a bit when I'm riding this thing more than any other wheel. So it's just practice makes perfect. And the pads here, I've shifted this around quite a bit, trying to get the right feel. And what I noticed is I feel really uneasy if the brake pad is too far back. too far back. I have to have it like right there. I have to have it right there, ready to go at my leg. I don't want to do a drastic lean back because it doesn't feel right with this wheel. You have to have the brake pad available, like right on the spot, and that's how I feel. That's what I feel the most secure with this wheel, is having that brake pad like pretty much in the middle of the wheel. Now I'm charging my wheel right now. I'm charging it, and basically every mile takes off 1%, pretty much. So I did 40 miles, so it took off 40%, you know, give or take. And my max speed was 34, and I saw myself kind of traveling like 27, 26 on average speed for the most part. And you know, I think that's pretty good for this wheel. Now, let's see. What else do we have? I got this light guard here up top. So it's a shade that kind of blocks the light going into somebody's eye. It just kind of just aims the light down a little bit more. You can get this from a few places. I forgot what the place I got it from, but you can get this 3D printed too. I have this bike lock here. Sometimes I lock it up, you know, along stairways, outside or whatever. So that's handy. And oops, hold on 1 second. We got a visitor. Yoshi! That's right, Yoshi bird. And I didn't choose the color for these walls. That's my girlfriend. Matter of fact, this whole place is my girlfriend's. The whole damn place. The only place that I have is my bedroom. Or the man cave, I guess you could say. Okay, so I talked about the pads. I've been messing around with the front pad. I don't like it. See, that's the thing. I like having the back pad available right away, but I don't like having the front pad available. Like, I don't like that touching my knee. I gotta have some flexion with my knee to move around a little bit. So when I bring it forward, the way I have it, it's hard to explain, but it just feels right for me. When I'm leaning in, it just fits like a glove. And when I'm storing this, and when I want the pedals up, all I have to do with these Grizzlies is just bring it down and bring this little part down a little bit so it can touch my feet, so I can do, you know, jumping if I wanted to, and then bring it back up. And we got these these are handy, these little guides here for the Grizzly pads. So you can kind of mark off, you know, how you set your power pads if you need to, you know, take apart the wheel like I did. What else can I show you about this wheel that I've added to this? I got these plastic parts here, and I've been messing with the suspension today too. The suspension was feeling very off, and I think it's with the tire. You know, the tire is going to feel different. So tire is going to feel different, so I had to adjust for that, and I've been messing around. And yeah, well, it's basically perfect angles on each side. I just realized that. But if you're starting off from slow rebound, is it slow? Yeah, slow rebound. I did 7 clicks from slow rebound. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you know, and 4 clicks from hard compression. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that feels perfect. That feels absolutely perfect now. It feels really stable. And I think that's where we're going to keep that. And all this was just tested with, you know, the tire. Like I said, with a new tire, it's going to feel like a new freaking wheel. So I think that's about it about the Sherman S. I like these pedals, but I wish they were bigger. The E-Rides pedals. I wish they were a little bit bigger, a little bit wider, and a little bit longer. I think they'll be perfect for this wheel because I just don't feel like I have enough room to move around. I guess it's hard to explain, but I just wish they were a little bit bigger. Um, but overall, the machine's pretty good. Even after I put it together, no problems. Um, the wheel is solid. I was on the forums and I was kind of talking about how surprised I was about this wheel being modular, being composed of different parts and pieces, and there was nothing really solid to it. It was just a modular piece here, a modular piece there, and I compared it to a Lego. You know, a Lego is different parts, right? Coming together to make a, you know, a certain kind of shape. And one of the people in the forums kind of mistook what I said, thinking Lego, or thinking the Sherman S, I compared it to a flimsy Lego, because their interpretation of Lego was flimsy. That's far from the truth. It's not flimsy. It's just I'm surprised this wheel is all. It's all built upon that plastic suspension arms or frames that that bolt onto the wheel. I just surprised how everything just builds up upon it. The only part that basically gives it the solid shape is the battery. The battery packs are premium, guys. It's just really premium. Yeah, so I'm happy with this wheel. Again, almost 400, so almost 400 miles. I did 40 miles today, and I think that's a reasonable amount of time to get used to a tire. Is 40, you know, maybe more miles, maybe like 60 miles the most. Seated riding now with the Michelin Pilot 2 is actually a whole lot easier than the knobby tire. I don't know why. I think a lot of it has to do with the tire wanting to stand up straight. You know, the gyro effect. It has a gyro effect, but when you want to turn it, it will turn for you. It's like, it's weird. It's a weird feeling. And it handles well on dirt, you know, gravel. Like, there was a lot of construction around town, so I was going through all different places around town. We had a lot of construction, torn up roads, riding on that, cracked sidewalks that, you know, go up and down, and you know, after adjusting the suspension, you know, that I finally got it dialed in, so everything was all feeling comfortable with all different types of terrain. You feel me? And making sure it feels stable at the same time. I know I'm kind of yakking and talking too much here, but really good wheel, guys. Really good wheel, and I think that's all about it. I mean, really nice tire, I think. Good lights. Oh, I got something else coming in for this wheel, and I hope it's legit. I hope I didn't get scammed, but it's going to be a titanium trolley handle. Hold on one second. My bird is being a pain. So it's going to be a titanium trolley handled with a seat already on it, and the seat appears to be taller and shorter though. So we'll see. It's coming from AliExpress. It's already shipped, but I don't know how long it's going to take to get here. I will definitely make a video for you guys. Okay, this is Mr. Rambling Man, and I just figured I'd give you guys a little bit of a impressions. If you guys got any questions, just let me know. I'm just watching this bird because she likes to bite me when I have my phone out. She says, I see myself and I'm gonna kill you. Right? Right? Say hello to everybody. I think we have a cat going to throw up on the floor. Maybe not. Okay, rambling is all over. Y'all have a good day. I might do a gaming live stream later on.